Right, so I'm going to show you how to do question 4 from section 2. So we have the quadratic equation, and then we know that one root, which is double the other, let the roots be alpha and 2 alpha, hence find the two equations involving alpha. So we know to use the sum and product of two roots. So we know the sum of two roots would be, I think, negative b over 2a. Nope, negative b over a. Just looking at that first box. And then we know that product of it would go bc over a. So product of it, bc over a. Okay, so we should be able to kind of determine our ABCs. So looking at this, I know my A is going to be my A, my B is going to be minus 6, and then this is the whole constant term. C is going to be A minus 2. Okay, so I should be able to rewrite this. So 3 alpha is going to be minus 6 over A. Guess 2 alpha squared is going to be A minus 2 divided by A. Okay, so this is the two equations I am working with. So I'm answering question A. It's wanting me to find two equations involving A, so we can rearrange to find alpha, sorry. So if I rearrange this, I get alpha equals 6 over A, and then divide by 3 because I've got a times 3, so I divide both sides by 3. So alpha equals 2 over A. So that's perfect so far. I'll highlight it because that might be useful. And then if I kind of rearrange this equation, I should be able to go rearrange it to alpha equals, so I can use it simultaneously. I'm going to make sure everything is gone from the left-hand side, so I'm going to divide by 2 first. So that's going to look like this, and then I'm going to square root it. So therefore, alpha also equals plus or minus square root A take 2 divided by 2A. So now that I have two equations that equate to alpha, I can use simultaneous equation and equate those two. So basically these two are the same, or alpha is the same. Alpha is equal to 2 over A, which is also equal to square root A minus 2 over 2A. So if I just kind of get rid of that fact, we just know that these two equal each other because they also equal alpha. So I should be able to rearrange that and hopefully find my answer for A. So how do I rearrange it? I need to make sure all the a's are on one side. So I'm going to get rid of the biggest thing, which is the square root, by squaring everything. So I get 2 squared, which is 4, a squared, which is a squared. Then I get a, take 2, and then 2a. Now that I have a fraction equals a fraction, I'm going to cross multiply. So I should have 8a, if I use this diagonal, equals a squared bracket a minus 2. So I'm going to have 8a equals a to the power of cubed, take 2a squared. Now what I might do is I could technically divide all of these by a single a term to make my life easier so I don't have to work with cubics. So what that means is I can divide this side by a first. That just means that I'm going to get an a term out of the whole equation, I'm using quadratics. That's what we're working with. So it just makes my life a little bit easier because I know how to solve quadratics. I haven't taught you how to do cubics yet. Okay, so I have almost everything on one side, so just do minus 8 on both sides. So therefore 0 equals a squared, take 2a minus 8, and that's just the solution I need to find in order to find that a. I'm going to maybe use sum and product. So that's my product. It's going to be 2 times 4, 1 times 8. I'm going to aim for my sum minus 2. So it's going to be to take 4, which is minus 2. So those are my answer bracket. So it'll be A plus 2, A minus 4 as my answer. So therefore my A is going to be negative 2 or 4. So I have two options. So find A and the two roots of the quadratic equation. So I should be able to find two roots if I sub that in, hopefully. So if I use these facts again, I'm going to rewrite this over here. So if I reuse that, it should be alpha, 3 alpha equals, sorry, technically I could use this one because that's more simplified, so that one kind of. 3 alpha equals positive 6 divided by negative 2. That could be one option. It could be 3 alpha equals positive 6 divided by 4 as my other option. So if that's the case, my sums, so these are my sums. So I should be able to find two roots of the quadratic equation. So I should be able to find alpha. Okay, so I'm going to reorder it. So actually, I don't need to use any of this. Let me just go back. I've got this, so I can actually just sub that in there, actually. So alpha, all I need to do is just find alpha and then just double it for the second root. Alpha is going to be 2 over A, which is that one. Or alpha is going to be 2 over 4. So for that option, I get minus 1. This option, I get half. So this is one of the roots. In order to find 2A, 2 alpha, that's my other root, it's going to be double that. So 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2. Or the other option, 2 times a half. So that would be 1. So these are my options. Find A, I found A. Those are my two options of A. And then find the two roots of the quadratic equation. It can be negative 1, negative 2 as my option, or a half and 1 as my option.